Goldylocks Productions broadcasts universal cosmic frequencies that unlock, awaken, and expand the consciousness of our worldwide viewers and listeners. You are tuning into the Goldylocks Productions presentation of the Spiritual Insight Show with Reverend Tiffany White Sage Woman.
Hello, beautiful soul tribe. Good evening. Welcome to the Spiritual Insight Show. I'm Reverend Tiffany White Sage Woman. I'm so honored and happy and blessed to be in the sacred circle with each and every one of you this evening, October 17th. Halfway through October. Oh my goodness. So crazy. Hello, Elizabeth. Yes, our beautiful soul tribe, huh? And hello, Ruth. Yay, and Richard, yay. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. All the early birds coming in. Actually, no, you're right on time. I think Elizabeth was early before we went live. So, doesn't matter who's here, who or on who's early, who's on time. You're all on time. When you arrive, you're right on time. And your presence is so grateful. So grateful for your presence. Yes. Woo! And then Super Space Cookie Sarah. Yay! The energies have just been okay. Really, really good. Anyway. So speaking of which, the Schumann resonance today was 10, coming off of like 30s. I mean, it was really high the last couple of days. And then today, 10. And it's like, we just have to be gentle. Be gentle with ourselves, right? And so, yes, Elizabeth, your art is stunning. And we're going to go back to this in a few minutes, what I'm talking about. Because Elizabeth is a fantastic artist. And yay. All right. And wait, did I miss? Oh, Sugar Kim's in the house. Sugar Kim's in our sacred circle. Yay. Thank you so much. And whether you're watching live on the YouTube, Goldylocks Productions YouTube channel, or you're watching live on Rumble, we just welcome everyone, all the viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. And again, whether you're watching the show live or in the replay, every viewer is appreciated and loved greatly. So thank you. And listeners too, for those that's going to listen on audio podcasts. So thank you all. All right. So yes, before I get into this, my website is whitesagewoman.com. Saying Sage, S-A-G-E, whitesagewoman.com. Be sure to go to my website. If you haven't been there, check things out. Go to my website. Book a healing session if you need a healing session. We're doing a lot of those, which, not just, with everyone else, but for myself too, because we have to make sure that we are on a daily basis scanning and monitoring our energies in our body and making sure how we are. All right. So, check that out. And I just want to say happy Ascension Day to my mom. Today is the 31st anniversary of when my mom crossed over. So that's their Ascension Day, right? When people cross over, it's devastating. It's the death. It's the end. No, not for them. It's their Ascension Day. And so we should be happy for that. And so, yes, I had to grieve. There was a time when this day was hard. And now I'm just full of love. And I tell my mom, happy Ascension Day. And she responds, she's right here. So I just wanted to give a shout out to the inspiration, one of the great inspirations as to what I do. So, and my mom was a great inspiration for knowing that there's a better way to be healthy. And so, for those of you who may not know, I watched my mother suffer from cancer 3 times, 3 different types of cancer 3 times, and the third, she didn't recover from the third one. But just that whole ordeal, and spanning over a long time, from when I was, 8.5 to 9 to 24, the third phase. So it was a good chunk of her life, of my life, of both of us, and so of everyone involved, the whole family. So it's got to be a better way. That got me looking into more of alternative ways, or tuning in and listening to our body. And so most definitely, that's so. But I knew, all of us come in with this knowing of, I knew that the healing thing was going to be my mission. And so a lot of times, we have family members or those around us who will motivate us, either through things that happen with them. It's that motivation. So, all right. So there we go. So next, let's see. We'll talk about that in a moment. We'll circle back around. Since Elizabeth, this is what I'm going to talk about next. We'll go ahead and bump that up. Yes, Elizabeth. Elizabeth artwork. She donated to Little Bear Sanctuary. They're having an annual auction. Okay. And so all the profits exactly are for a Little Bear Sanctuary. I do have that banner. Let me scroll and get this really quick. Find this in here it is. I'm going to show the link on the screen, and I'm also going to put the link in the chat, which makes it easier to click on. But for those of you who are going to watch, you might have to freeze it. Who's going to watch this later, maybe don't have access to the chat. Here is the link. Okay, for that, and I'm just going to put that for everyone that wants to see that going to, and then Rumble, I'm going to put that in the comments. So there you go. You'll be able to see that, and I'm going to read it out loud for those who actually listen on the audio replay as well. It's for the Little Bear Sanctuary auction, which started, when did it start? Yesterday? I think it started yesterday. It runs to this Friday, which is the 25th, I do believe. Or this Friday, which is, I don't even know what day this is. What planet are we on again? No, I'm kidding. This Friday is the 23rd to 22nd. Let's tell the 22nd. Okay. So just at the end of the week. So the 22nd is when it expires. So you go to the website. It's www.32auctions.com. And then it's or once you're on there, then you search for LBS, Little Bear Sanctuary 2021. Okay. And that's how you can get in there. So yes, it goes till next Saturday. Thank you, Elizabeth. Just bid on some these items, please. And really, really help Little Bear Sanctuary. And of course, you can watch the Little Bear Sanctuary show, Christopher Bain's show, on Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So you're able to watch that. Please do. And so, yeah. Woohoo! Thank you, Elizabeth, for reminding me. I do have that written down to talk about it. And so let me go back. I think I've missed some comments here. Sarah, Tiffany, I heard a message for you from your mom as you were talking about her. Would you like me to tell you here or privately? You could share it here if you would like to. Sarah, thank you so much. I'm grateful for that. So hello, Laura Mero. Beautiful Laura. Yay. All right. So yes, if you don't mind, thank you so much, Sarah. All right. So yay. Excuse me. Oh, what else I want to talk about here? I had to write this morning. I was journaling, and so I was writing an outline, because of the way that I've been lately. It's kind of like woo, spacey. So it's just writing an outline. I have a bunch. Don't worry. Just trying to place it in. Not that it really is in any order, but yeah. So okay. Let's see. I was hoping to get the links, the show set up, but I didn't yet. But it's gonna be really fun. Mark this on your calendar. Saturday, October 30th is the Halloween special, and instead of Halloween squares, we're gonna call it Goldywood squares. But it's in that theme of that old vintage show, Hollywood squares. And so it was a lot of fun last year. The viewers submit questions, which means I need more questions. So if you would like to just message me, email me, get in contact with me, and submit some questions that you want the rest of our Goldylocks Productions show hosts that you want to ask them, And so that would be fun. And then they answer on air. They write it on, ask the question. They write it on either a piece of paper or a whiteboard, a small whiteboard, and then they set it down. Time's up, and then they share their answer one at a time. So think of some fun, some questions that could have, a funny, spooky, scary kind of response. I don't know. Just be creative with it. Give me those questions as soon as you can. I really appreciate that. And we do say what viewer submitted it. So if you don't want your full name, just put your first name and your last initial, or if you don't mind, put your whole name. I'm just letting you know that we do read out loud who submitted the question. So just if those that wanted to be anonymous, you could be anonymous as well. So it's up to you. So it was lots of fun, and we look forward to it. All right, so Sarah's message, yes, I am here. I love you, sweetheart. Oh, thank you, Sarah. And thank you, Mom. That's beautiful. Thank you. Yes. All right. I would like to talk about, before we get more into this, next week. It was just confirmed today, and I'm very excited to have this special guest on next week. Yes, I'm going to have a special guest. Woohoo! Another one. Yay. His name is Isaac Rodriguez. Anyway, Captain Ike, as his nickname is, Captain Ike. He will be on next week. He will be my special guest. SideRealAstrologist.com. This is his website. I want you to go to his website, not while I'm live. Please, save that, bookmark it, open it up. You can look at it later. So that you could get your questions for him ready for next week. Check it out. Side Real Astrology. Do you know I found out that tropical astrology is, I can tell you where that came from. That's part of false teachings. That's to false identification. I'm not. Thought my sun sign was Capricorn. I'm not. Anyway, because tropical astrology doesn't align with actual astronomy, but sidereal astrology does. I think it's very close to Vedic. I don't even know the difference with that. He's going to come on and he's going to talk about all the differences. And he's great. I had a reading from him. Mind blown. It's just really great. So I welcome you to check him out. During the week or after the show. Check it out. Get all your questions ready for next week. And hold on, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun tonight and next week. So just wanted to give you a heads up with that. And so yeah, because sometimes it's hard to nah, maybe not. It's hard to on the cuff. Hey, I got this question. But if it gives you some time to, oh, I know who this is and I want to ask this question. So there you go. And yeah, so there will be, we're going to, again, end this show, but I'm going to allow a little bit more time for some more sound healing. We're going to go a little deeper with that, okay? Do some more sound healing, some more statements, more commands of healing. Yes. And it's what we need right now. We need to be putting out this love, this light, and this whole frequency of peace, out. Just spread it out as far as it will go. And speaking on that, when I had to go, usually use Fridays as my errand day, go run some errands, and my one day a week out in town. Maybe, I was like, okay. And it's usually just an hour, and then, I'm done. It's like, oh, no. But it's very necessary. So I go out, and us here, we haven't noticed any shortages, any food shortages, foods or supplies. We also shop from local supermarket. It's a family here in this area who owns these supermarkets. So it's not like it's a real huge chain. In this area it is, but they're not all over. So maybe that makes a difference too. And they do work with a lot of local farmers. And so, and then there is one chain too that we go to. And both places so far in this area, knock on wood, we haven't noticed anything drastically short. All right. And I do some shopping online too. If I can get, supplies, toiletries, those types of things, non-perishable items online, I'm ordering them and having them sent. Yes, I'm pushing the easy button. I'm just doing it that way. And then go out into town for the fresh produce that we need. There is also too a farmer's market that still is going on, which is really good. So once a week we get to, if we need to do that, we can go, and it's where the farmers go as well. The local farmers to sell their produce. So we can get fresh stuff there as well. Look and see if your cities or your towns or communities have these farmers markets or have these alternative places other than big, because from what my understanding is, it's the big chain stores that are getting hit, because that tells you right there where they rely on getting their product from. Anyway, so we'll say about that. But while you are shopping and while you're even out in public, all right, just be sure to send out love and light. While we were shopping on Friday, I was walking around, and I would sit there and just vibrate out. There is plenty for everyone. There is enough food for everyone. There is enough supplies for everyone. All right. And that whole there is enough and creates peace. All right. The atmosphere and frequency of the store is one of calmness and of peace. And I would repeat that several times during shopping. And just feel it. Like, again, like the lighthouse, you're a lighthouse, feel it come through your Sacred Heart Center and shine that out in all areas. And it's a very powerful vibration. And it works. It really does. And then being grateful, of course, I'm grateful for this food. I'm grateful. And it's really great to do that. And if you want to, I am recommended just buy a little bit more. Just buy a little bit more. Am I saying something's gonna come up? No, but I've always been one to buy 2 of something or 3 of something, or just because you never know what's going to happen. I'm not talking power blackout wise. I'm talking just about company. unexpected company that comes over, or just anything like that. And you just never know. And if you can buy some things and stock up a little bit, I'm talking a month or two, not a year. I mean, definitely not 6 months, definitely not a year, nothing like that. But just if you have, you know, at least a month, some people want to do 2 months, that's fine too. Easy things to do. Soups, fruits, again, non-perishable. You can freeze bread. You can, bread, bagels, English muffins. If you need to have some sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly. Unless you're allergic to peanut butter, then there's almond butter, or there's, nut butter. I don't know. Is there oat? Do they make like a peanut butter out of oat yet? So anyway, there's alternatives to everything, which is great too. And what I love about the non-dairy items is that the shelf life, they have a longer shelf life. If like the oat milks and all the nut milks have, they're in a cardboard box, but I'm talking about. They're in a paper type of box instead of buying them in the cold section. But they're in that sturdy box, and they're usually, where I get them, they're not cold. So has a great shelf life. And of course you have to put in the refrigerator as soon as you open it, but it keeps a little bit. So these are the types of things to think about. Granola. So the granola in this milk would be, hey, that's great cereal, and that's nutritious. Thinking of things like this. So now, why you put things away, here's something else I'm going to spin. Plan some extra in case your neighbors need anything. How did you feel? And you don't have to answer me. I want you to honestly answer yourself. How did you feel when that statement was made? Put some extra aside in case your neighbors need something too. What's your first reaction to that? What the? Especially if you don't have a nice neighbor. What the heck? No way. Let them suffer. I don't give a... Well, then hold on. Then that's not really being the highest and greatest, even if they're not. We must always stay above crankiness. All right. And how do you know that this might be the thing that brings you together? Because usually it's just over something so stupid. And I'm not talking about evil neighbors. I'm talking about just the ones that, cranky, whatever. You don't see eye to eye on things, blah, 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 blah. But let me tell you, in case of an emergency, think about that. When emergencies happen, you should bind together. A lot of people come together and you get stronger, and your community should be stronger. And so, yeah, so most definitely buy extra toilet paper, buy extra napkins, buy things that, and check on your elderly neighbors, check on them, and see how they're doing, and make sure that they're okay. And hey, do you need anything? And, and so you get to know them, so you can kind of know what they like, what they want, what they maybe would eat. And coffee is another item, coffees and teas, things like that. Of course, water, most definitely water. So vitamin water, that they have a lot of great waters now. Not that I suggest you get your vitamins in the water, but in an emergency and a crunch, hey, yeah, that's great, right? So, anyway, let me catch up on some of these comments before we move on. So, do. Lots of hugs. Oh, Wendy, yum. Peanut butter and jelly. I know, right? Yeah, still. I love boysenberry jam, peanut butter and boysenberry. Or what was that? Elvis Presley, the bananas and peanut butter. I always liked that growing up too. Yeah, that very packed nutrition right there. That's a very powerful combination right there. Robin, I like sunflower butter. You know, Robin, I haven't tried that. I'm going to have to try that. Sunflower butter. I have to try that. It's one I have not tried. Sarah, while my dad was in the hospital, I would thank a nurse if she was respectable and nice. I would simply say thank you for being so kind. Two of them said it made their day. Kindness goes a long way. Yes, it does. That's so nice, Sarah. That is, especially the nurses where they may feel, I mean, we know what they're getting from their employers. We just don't even know what anyone's going through in any given day, right? I can sit here and smile and just be like, but you know, I'm human too. I have things. I stubbed my toe today. And I said a lot of non fifth dimensional words. But when you hit your toe, you speak a foreign language. I mean, ow! Anyway. Oh my goodness. All right. Super Space Cookie build a community. Exactly. Yeah, good idea. Yeah, I've always joked about going to Utah if something happens because they have all the food stock. Sugar, Kim. Yes, you know what? Exactly. Right? Like the Midwest would be, yeah. That's funny. Yay. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. My sister and I had food catered to the ICU staff when my mother was in. That's beautiful. That's nice. That's nice, Robin. Very nice. Richard, I don't know about smart water. I'm not. No, what's that water, Richard, that you like? I can't think of the name of it now. Richard, that's really good water. And because you showed that to me before, and I was reading, and I was like, oh, that's nice. But you know, I'm home. I work from home, so I have access. I can put fruit into my water if I want to do that, or a cucumber, or I have the time and the resources to do that from home. But Richard, if you could type in that water that you drink is really good, and it's easy accessible. I've seen it in the stores, and so and I thought, gee, this is great. If I was going on a trip or going somewhere, I would buy that, right? And on a car trip, road trip, I would most definitely. Or if I had worked out of the home, then I would get some and take to work. So Richard will put that. I think start with a B. I can't remember what it's called, but Richard, you could type in that water that you showed me before, and that brand. Let's see. Yay! All right. So how's everybody doing? Mm-hmm. So this is interesting. I'm hearing music more. Thank you. Is it BIA coconut water? BIA coconut water. Yeah. BIA coconut water. Yes. Yeah. And I did see it in the store, and I read it, and I was like, this is really good. This looks good. I'm not sure if you can order it from, the Big A place online. I haven't tried to, I haven't looked that up, but that might be something to consider too. So yes, I do have aloe water. Aloe water. Um, yeah, with some lemon in it. That's really good. That I have stocked up on too. So let's see. Oh yes, you can. You can let out. Okay, great, good. Then I'll have to check it out from there too. So sugar and hello, Linnell. I like coconut. I like coconut water too. Sugar Kim. I saw a new Go show last night. It's very funny. Oh, which one is it? Is it Go? No, that was last night. Sugar. Tell me which one. Sugar Kim. Tell me which one it is. I always like those. Uh, there was one that was out on Sci-Fi. I think they only did like 10, 11 in shows in the first season, and it was really, really good. Surreal Estate, I really liked that show. It was really good. Paranormal show, Surreal Estate. They had to go and clear the property before before they could sell it. So it's really awesome. I like that one. Ghost. Oh, Ghost is the name. I think I saw that preview earlier. Yeah, Ghost. Oh, yay! I have to check it out. Yeah. Yeah, the big A, right, right, Linnell, exactly. But you know what though, it's been convenient and it's helped a lot of people. Most definitely it has. And so, we can send gratitude and love to stores that maybe you don't think are very maybe good or kind, I should say. But know that during these times that any bad companies, if there's a necessity, um, they can be taken over by good people, by the light. Okay, they'll be taken over, absorbed by the light, and continue to provide services for those that it's helping. Okay, it's helping. And so let's see. So I guess the show is this lady inherited a big house and it has lots of them. Oh, nice. All right. Well, now macadamia milk I get as well, and hemp milk. Oh yeah, hemp milk is good. Hmm. Uh, no soy. Yes, I do very little, so I've been very careful. But women, we just should not consume so much soy. And so the only soy is it's called liquid aminos. It's a healthier soy because I like that on my stir fry. Um, but I make sure I stay away from the soy milks and all of that. So um, yeah, we got an extra freezer too, like the big box freezers, extra freezers stock up. Yeah, I got one. Oh, you did? You got one from the big A. Wow, everyone else didn't have any. I know. See, that's the thing too, is that they have warehouses, and if they have it in the warehouse, you get it, right? So there you go. I don't do oat as well. Well, now that's you have to your body and what you like, and I can do that. I've always loved that the oats, and so yeah, yeah, oat milk. All right, so with the holidays coming up, or just I don't know. I've just maybe it has nothing to do with the holy days, the holidays, or just. But I'm feeling more at peace. I'm feeling calmer, except for when I stub my toe. Uh, singing, humming more, and it just and yes, I do have the music on, whether it's chanting in the background and just things of joy, of joy, of joy. Super Space Cookie, I'm sorry. That's the big place. Prime shoppers. If you belong and you're a prime member of the big A, it gets shipped to you with no shipping, right? Yeah. Uh-huh. We all know who the big W is. You go there. They have actual stores to go shop, which is I can tell you right now, that's one place you need to boycott because they have been involved in very wicked things. So I'm going to tell you. So Robin's go, oh, I know! You know now? Thank you. Yes, yes. Are you a Prime member? Okay, there you go. That should tell you. All right. Sarah, I messaged you. Sarah's like, did we have a bond moment, Sarah? That happens a lot to me. So I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. There you go, Linnell. Yeah. Yeah. See in the chat. That's good. That's fine. All right. Speaking of words and what you can't say. All right. So what's really interesting is I've always loved the song Hallelujah. Haven't you? You love that song, Hallelujah. And it's just so beautiful. Now, when this is interesting that my committee wanted me to talk about this because years ago, and I'm talking like 2007, 2007, yeah, 2007, 2006, 2007, I came across another a whole bunch of words for God, but it was very interesting they were like, I remember either hearing about it, I don't know where in my spiritual research, but I found that the origins of the word hallelujah actually come from, and I Googled it today and it's gone. There's nothing anywhere at all, okay, does it want to tie anything together. They came up with some ridiculous, I'm like, whatever. Anyway, these two words right here, Allah, Hugh. Now, don't cringe when you hear Allah. Allah means God. Okay? And you untrain your brain, untrain your brain, retrain your brain. If you think that only terrorists use Allah in a true loving way. There's been plenty of United States Christian terrorists too. All right, so I'm just saying, get that. This is where they want to divide us more with words. Anyway, Allah is a word of, it means God. Hugh is another word for God. And I've done Hugh chants before, years ago on my show, where you could chant Om, you could chant Hugh. How does that make you feel? Well, Allah, Hugh means God, just He. So in Arabic, Allah means God, and with Hugh as an intensive added to Allah means God Himself. So now if Allah is God and Hugh is another word for God Himself, and also think about this. What are we? We're humans. I'm talking about mankind as a whole. Nothing to do with with gender when I say man or mankind, okay? No, I'm talking about mankind, humanity. But Hugh, aren't we a part of God? Humanity. All right. So I love that. Now, the thing is that where we're used to hallelujah is four syllables. Allah, Hugh is 3, but you can just carry out the Hugh to jump to another note. Like when you would sing hallelujah, and you just say Allah, Hugh, carry out that. It's very interesting. So try, Allah, Hugh is just as beautiful. It's just as beautiful. And there's actually, I did find a couple of videos. There are some chantings. There's some singings of the Allah, Hugh. And I guess some people listen to it before they go to sleep so they can sleep better. When you go and look at these, don't read the comments. Just go for the music. Okay? And not that the comments are bad, but just again, I don't want you to feel like it's causing separation. It's not. It should be causing, if anything, divinity, bringing us together, unity, divinity, the law of one, bringing us together. All right. With the social media trying to control what we obtain online, the true origins of hallelujah is just not there. Like it was years ago, like I said, in 2006 and 2007. Yeah. So the control on the words is to divide us even more, and divide us again and again and again and again. Divide, 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 divide. Divide, 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 divide. Yeah. So 4 is the key number of the universe. It was on Chiron today. Music, math, measurements, everything's divided by 4. Very, very, yeah, good. That's good. Very good. I think 3 is very divine too. That Trinity. Again, I like all the numbers though. I've always liked 3 and 4. I've always liked both those. Like all the numbers have particular meeting. But yeah, so we all know about the word plays and the words, and just that, and we did at one time, we had one language. Yeah, to create division, it's okay. So this area gets this language and this language and this language and this language, and it just create. I mean, wow, wow, all the tools that they've tried to use to separate us. Okay. And say no. Just say no to the separation. Just say no. No, no, no. Not going to do that. Thank you. Oh, Robin. I had a wonderful therapist years ago. He taught me chanting and breath work. Very good. Yes, 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 yes. All right. So I just want to share that with you because I thought that was interesting. And just, again, just another proof of, okay, wow. Just seems like everything that we had done research on in the past, you go back to it, and I'm talking like online, the things aren't there. So those of us who have kept maybe, I love old books, I love antique books. And so antique books, we have antique books where we have even encyclopedias. How many kids today even know what an encyclopedia is? I don't know what that is. But and then you can see from there just how, and you take history books from every 15 years and compare them to each other. History books or any other kind of books, dictionaries. Does anything change? Has anything changed? I'll tell you, the most changes have been made, just a lot, just recently within the last 10 years. A lot of things have changed if we're paying attention. Okay, if we want to do that comparison, and if we're paying attention. All right, so what I want to do is just briefly, because I'm going to when I do some sound healing, or we're going to be working with this too, I want you to know what I'm talking about. A lot of you are familiar with your chakras and the Earth Star chakra, which we've done work before. With the grounding, when you ground, you're grounding into, of course, this beautiful Mother Earth, and then into the Earth Star chakra. So Earth Star, it's Earth's, it says planets, chakra that takes you right to star. Earth Star, what is that star? It is the Christos star. It is, one of the stars of Source. So we're connecting not only with this planet, with Mother Nature, with Mother Earth, but also with Source. Very powerful boost. Okay. And this is very powerful to get into the chamber of the Earth Star chakra. And so this is a great foundation for higher ascension. And when you're here, you are communicating with your higher self, with your guardian angel, what we call it, solar angel or guardian angel. All right. And when you are in the presence of your higher self, you feel such peace. You activate your life mission just by connecting like that. It's like bam, it's very powerful. And again, I think I gave a little shortcut that if you needed to, if you're not sure you're connecting with your higher self, you just connect with your guardian angel, because your guardian angel is right there with your soul, your higher self. All right. And it's interesting. I've seen or people reference Antakarana Bridge to Source, which is beautiful. It also means when you get into your Merkaba, and the Merkaba with the rainbow Antakarana energy. So the Antakarana Bridge to Source also means the same thing as activating your 12th your 12D shield, which is connecting with your higher self in the 12th dimension. And so you get into your Merkaba spaceship, so to speak, which is an orb. And most orbs have their energy is circular, round, whether it's a disc, a circle, that kind of thing. It's very beautiful. Yes, Linnell, please do join in. Anyone who's got bowls handy, chime in, because the vibration, everyone can feel it in the circle. Robin, if you have yours close by. Linnell, thank you so much. Let's see, math and cursive writing, handwriting. Yes, exact cursive handwriting is kind of like sacred geometry. There's a beauty to that. The people who do all the calligraphy, so fancy, isn't it? All right. And so I'm going to show you some pictures. I think I've shown them before, but I'm going to show these to you as we're playing. So the first part is just the grounding. We're going to ground. All right. And after we ground and we connect, then, of course, we're already into our Merkaba, like the Star of David. We're into this spaceship and we're going. It's protected, and it has a sphere around it, like an orb that is mostly water. But it knows what to do, whether it's a gel, whether it's, it knows where to go, knows what to do. And you're totally protected in this orb. And so you can keep your eyes closed, or you can open your eyes and look at this pictures. No, okay, so they want me to go through the pictures first, and then there's one they want me to keep up while we go through this. Okay, so this is part of also too, if you have heard of Antakarana. Antakarana is part of there's Antakarana Tibetan Reiki and Takarana Reiki, and so it's part of that. And those who take Asui Reiki with me, I do teach that as well, so that it's part of the master. It's part of the master class. So all right, hold on just one moment. Let me get the right pictures up here to get, there we go, to share. Here we go. All right. So the first one, this is the female. This represents the female in Takarana. Very powerful symbol. Okay. And you can imagine yourself going into that too. I like the Merkaba. Merkaba is my favorite. But we're talking about here the Takarana bridge. So the bridge is made of this type of balanced energy. Okay, so this represents actually the female. So in a healing session, okay, I have printed these out. Okay, during healing sessions, I've printed these out. And if a female needs some female balancing, I would put this either under the Reiki table, under the table, or under a chair, or have her hold it, or put it on top. Lay it on top of her. She's a piece of paper. Lay it on top of her while, going through working the energy, just holding that energy. So that's for the female. Here's the symbol for the male. And the same thing. Here's multiple symbols. All right. And this is very powerful. I didn't use this all the time. If someone came in and they said they were a total wreck, I would place this under them, and it's a very fast, very quick. It gets you back into balance. This is in the cross of the Antakarana symbols. The cross, I love this one too. So nice. The balance, right? Look at this one. You see the Antakarana here. You see the imaging inside the Merkaba. See the Star of David inside the Star of David, the Merkaba. There it is. I love this one. This one I have printed and laminated, and I use this a lot in the healing sessions, whether it's distant. So this is very beautiful, isn't it? This is one of my favorites here. I'll give you a moment in case anybody wants to snap a picture of that too, or any of these you need. Actually, just let me know and I'll send them to you in an email. Yeah, it would make great tattoos. Look at this one. This is very interesting with all the so colorful. More like the Rainbow Bridge here, right? Look at all the rainbow colors right here. Rainbow Bridge. So the Antakarana Rainbow Bridge right there. This one I like too. It's really nice. Let me get that a little bigger. This is the Lakota Antakarana. Antakarana. Isn't that beautiful? That's beautiful too. It's like vibrates. You can feel it. And doesn't it look like feathers and birds here, right? Don't it look like that? So beautiful. You can just feel it pulsating. Can't you feel it pulsating? Nice. Yeah. Woohoo! All right. So let's do the sound healing. I want to start with the lower bowl with my oh yeah, Ganesh. So we're gonna start with this one. I do the tuning fork. We're gonna wait till we get up to the heart for that one. Now, this is another one that shows united, the law of one, complete balancing. This is one of my favorites. This is actually was called. At first, I was like, really? Where's the Antakarana? Well, let's think about this. Isn't this up here, the Rainbow Bridge? Look, you have the ultimate divine masculine, divine feminine. Look at that. Looks like DNA strands. See, because everything has to be in balance. Balance the masculine and feminine aspects of ourselves. So I'm going to leave this one up, and you can look at this while, or you can close your eyes, however you want to do that. Okay, so let me go through this. We're going to start though grounding. We're going to do some grounding. Take some deep breaths. Send your feet flat on the ground. And even if you're laying down, that's fine. Even with your feet up, you can still have your feet connect to the ground. Have the roots. The bottom of your feet connect down deep into the earth. To Mother Earth's sacred, sacred soil. The sacred, sacred, sacred soil. Going down deeper and deeper to reach to the Earth star. Another deep breath in, deep breath out, release. Now, the Master Sandalphon is there taking care of the Earth Star Chakra and those energies from the crystal star, the star of source. So how beautiful that we are connecting with this planet. Heart chakra, pretty much. That's her chakra, which is connected to source. So this is why it's the ultimate grounding. Now feel all this coming up through your feet from the source, the divine creator, God's energy. Going through the Earth Star Chakra, the Earth Chakra. So we got this planet's energy as well, coming up through our feet, bottoms of our feet. Woo, all the way up our legs. Up to our heart. And while we're here at the Sacred Heart Center, now the 432 Hertz tuning fork. Looking at this picture that's on the screen now, it will make sense. These words. This commandment. I am the holy sacred union of Christos and Sophia, of love and compassion consciousness. Again, I am the holy sacred union of love and compassion, the Christos Sophia consciousness. I am, I am, I am. We are the holy sacred union of love and compassion, the Christos Sophia consciousness. We are, we are, we are. Breathe that in. And release, blow that out. Ooh. And we're going to continue this up. We have joined in. We have gotten into our Merkaba. Be a vessel, the Sacred Heart Center. We're going all the way up, 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 all the way up and out through the crown chakra, all and up, up, much higher. Woo. Now, with this, we're going up to the 12th dimension. We're going up to our higher selves, or our solar or guardian angel. Hello, guardian angel. Hello, higher self. Feel that standing in your own higher presence. You're looking at the divine blueprint of you. Another direct connection to source. Ooh. Ask your higher self if there is a message for you at this moment, at this time. Give yourself a hug. Give your guardian angel a hug. And when you're ready, come all the way back down. Come all the way back into your sacred heart center. I know you can return here anytime. Anytime. Ooh. So wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, make sure the blood's circulating. Woo! You can come back and do this as many times as you need to, okay? As many times as you need to. And how you can always tell, it's the same like how you've been touched by an angel, so to speak. You feel it, complete peace, complete love, that's, yeah, right there. I got it. So the importance with the grounding, it's literally like fuel for us. It helps us propel even more powerful, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. So just give her, yeah. Oh, yeah, it does. And it looks like the DNA codes in that picture, yes. Hello, Carol Ann. Thank you. Yes, everyone have a great evening. Okay. Yes, still ringing here. I know. You can still, it's the vibration. Feel that vibration. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Always go back to it. And final thoughts, final words. All right. Message from the committee is just know, in the beginning, the divine, the creator, the source commanded, let there be light. And you are one of those sparks of light. So where we go one, we go all. I'll see you next week. Everyone, look forward to a special guest next week, Isaac Rodriguez, Captain Ike. So many blessings to each and every one of you. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And yeah, good night.
Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP patron. Receive exclusive access to live stream special and other epic perks. Join the Goldylocks Productions VIP community today.